that will let you go into room 3. For room 3, you're going to press the button, but there's also going to be a sentry gun as well as AI that will run at you with explosives. And once you press the button and all the bunker doors are shut, there will still be 1 or 2 that you'll need to close manually. So be sure to do that, and be sure to pick up durable gas masks that the AI drop, radiation blockers, so you have more than enough time to go and close these bunker doors manually. But once you've done all 3 and the doors are open for you to go for a walkway, and it will lead you straight to the bunker door where you can just press the button to go into the power plant. If you do the entrance under the bridge at Tarek Village, you will have a swimming puzzle in which all you need to do is keep swimming along through these rooms, and you'll find these red arrows on the wall that will lead you in the direction of where you need to go. These rooms allow you to swim to the ceiling to get some extra air, but when you're going through to the next part of the rooms, you won't be able to do that. Eventually, it will lead you to this area where you just run through a hallway and you'll be able to open the button to get into the chemical plant. Now we've got you up to speed on all 4 locations. Let's talk about the chemical plant, because this is a huge close quarters area which is in complete darkness, so you will need to put on night vision goggles. Unlike a field upgrade, these night vision goggles will be an item in your inventory that you have to open your backpack and then hover over and click toggle. You'll have to do that if you want to put the night vision goggles on and then take them off again. But if you don't have night vision goggles at this point, then the AI that you kill in the chemical plant have the chance to drop night vision goggles. Without night vision goggles on, this room is incredibly dark, so I would advise that if you don't have them, that your friends help you find some very quickly. There is one set objective within the chemical plant besides killing real players in there, of course, and that is in the middle of the map. There is going to be a hut which lights on inside, and it needs some crates along the side of it. Find a key sat on its own called the factory admin key. You absolutely need this, because this is how you open up to the third part of the map. This is something that a lot of teams will be fighting over to try and get first, because with that key, you're going to then run to the west side of the map, so look up at the coordinates on your screen and keep running west.
Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces.
Got the
Watch
factory
for other operators in the AO.
The chemical plant also has the export, so if you want to leave the map at this point, then there are exports there. Because this is the central location where enemy teams will be opening to get into, there are rules
Ultra
before
One,
you
enemy
go.
threat is moderate in the AO.
To open up players that they haven't managed to complete yet, which is a very important thing. Aside from the factory admin, there is also another secret area in the chemical labs. If you make your way to the east side, you'll be looking for a small here that has vents either side, and in the middle there will be a switch very similar to the puzzle that you did for the car battery and the jumper cable, with a light bulb illuminating it, saying that something is missing.
We've got a hit on a heavily armored target with a weapons case. Their last known position is on your attack map. Engage at your discretion.
Separate bunker doors to the left and the right of where we place these in to bring it into a new area called the Alpha Cluster. Within the Alpha Cluster, there is going to be a ton of small rooms with lots of loot inside. You'll be presented with a set of guns and a way so you can check that out.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
There is tons of things to find in here, as long as you see puzzles fit onto secret Easter eggs in this photo to show you how to stay close to secret.
Down on the mattress, Now I'm going to run across and then go to another server rack where you're going to find another loose wire. Now there are 4 of these in the Alpha Cluster, but only 3 of them will activate, which will have a loose wire. So just keep running around, looking around all the sides of all these different servers until you find them. When when you get the prompt to connect the AQ laptop, just keep holding down. This will attract AI shooting at you whilst you're doing this, so just be wary of that. Make sure you have your teammates looking out for you. But once you've connected the AQ laptop to the third and final server, you'll get a prompt saying the server is hacked. If you come over to this corner of the Alpha cluster and mantle up, you'll now see this door will now say activate door, and then by opening it, you'll be in the secret room, you can have all the loot and get that blueprint part. The second Easter egg, you're going to need to find the R4D detector, which you can find in the huts. It's a chemical plant. You should call that. Make your way to the complete opposite side of the Alpha cluster room, where you're going to find 2 sentry guns and some really difficult AI, so be sure to take them all out first. Once you've taken both out, you'll notice the sentry guns were blocking a door for the keypad, and if you hold your R4D detector at the keypad, you'll see there will be a secret code of 3 Russian letters. Make sure you take a screenshot of that, but around the Alpha cluster, there's going to be 4 different blackboards that you need to look at with your R4D detector and take a photo of, because somewhere in this photo, it's going to have one of the 3 Russian numbers that you're going to need to use the schematic to work out. Somewhere in the image, there is going to be a number that links up to that alphabet letter that you're looking for. The first blackboard is right below the keypad. In the middle of Alpha cluster, if we go down here, you'll see we have another blackboard, so take a photo there. Just below this section, there is going to be another blackboard there. And on the opposite side of the room, there is also another blackboard.
Ultra One, there's increased enemy activity. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
An arrow pointing towards a Russian letter. Some of them are very big and obvious, and others are very obvious. So definitely pay attention and take a look. You're going to be linking these Russian numbers in the order left to right of that code on the wall. The code will be different every single game you play. So we use the second and the 0 and 1 was the first one. Eventually we managed to work it out, and the secret room was unlocked. And inside there, you're going to find a guaranteed gold skull, as well as some more loot chests, and another blueprint part.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area.
Very
Stay sharp.
complicated Easter egg to have in DMC. That covers absolutely everything that you can do now. To the final big part of the map. With the factory admin key, you've opened up this room. There'll be a sentry gun in it, so you want to go ahead and take it out. And once you get past that, you'll be in a room called the factory admin. And there's going to be quite a few AI, but it's a low threat level. And down here, there'll be a sign that says shop, and if you follow it in, so see that all supposed everywhere, list specifically around the map. If you find, you can use to unlock the new secure buy station. This isn't necessary by any means, but this will have some really good stuff for you to buy that you cannot get on any other map. There's also some very unique water recipes, so be sure to check them out. But if you have any particular get yourself some ammo, some armor plates as well, because they are quite scarce. Beware, because at the opposite end of this room there are other sets of double blue doors, which also contain ways of sentry guns, and that's where enemy teams are going to be coming in from. On the map, what you need to do is from factory admin is down, get to a new area called factory wing, which will be this very enclosed area with a maze of sorts with a ton of AI. You need to get from one end to the other, hitting a load of tier 3 AI that's on the way. If you've gone through there and gone up the stairs, you'll now be in the complete opposite side of the factory, and in the middle of the room awaits the first boss. I'm getting you'll be able to take this thing down absolutely no problem at all, as you can see. The build for the broadside I'll show you at the end of the video. There'll be a lot of tier 3 AI that will spawn alongside this Rhino, so be very careful. But once you take it out, there's going to be a new when you're going to come across the these lasers, these bombs, you can make your way further across this platform and get closer to the sniper and take it out. It's very, very easy in comparison to the Rhino. It doesn't have a
that's still alive on the map will be able to see that in real time and track your movement. Just be extremely careful. Now, if you're going for the weapon case, you want to make a quick getaway, and you'll see there are marked export points on the map. If you want to be extra secure, you're going to want to find a layered.
Ready to find a community that helps you grow? Find professionals.
I got the bounty table. Did anyone grab a battery?
Options who can connect you to what's next in a place where everyone wants to see you win.
I think I see it.
Your community.
We have an active field upgrade here.
I got it.
Moving here.
Oh, you did it already?
Moving here.
I'll do the next one then.
So, key card which you can find in loot, or you can find for buy station $50,000, and around the map in the factory wing section, there'll be these secret doors at the end of hallways that you'll be able to unlock using that key card, and you will be able to go through a pretty intense amount of tier 3 AI coming at you. It will eventually lead you to a upper floor area where there'll be a exfil point, which is a lot safer for you to use than the other exfils, which are, backtracking on where you've just been, and what the chance of coming across real players is something you just don't really want to do. On top of that, you can also find an alternative which you can use as factory wing entrances in order to exit in a different entirely by bringing in a skeleton key into DMZ using the skeleton
Ultra One,
key.
be advised. Hostile activity. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Took around! There's a chance that could change in the future, but so let's go ahead and show you the build for it. So in the gunsmith, this is a setup that I have for it. I have the gun and defense barrel, price, show muzzle, gauge, dragon's breath, 25 magazine, and the dash. These two combinations are absolutely deadly in this map, and even for the boss
Ultra
itself,
One, activity has
insane.
increased in the area. Keep your eyes
This
open.
thing is an absolute monster to have in your back pocket, but against the new Rhino boss, it is insane, because if you try and take this thing down with any other weapons, it is one of the biggest bullet sponge bosses I've seen in any COD game, and we genuinely were shooting this thing for about 3 minutes before it died. It was just taking up so much, but with this, it just does so much damage that there's just no reason not to use it. That's my ultimate guide to the new complex of DMZ. If you found it useful, please leave a like rating and subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll catch you very, very soon. To your ultimate guide to Vault Door in DMZ, we're coming on. Welcome to your ultimate guide to Vault Door in Welcome to your ultimate beginner's guide to the new complex of DMZ. We'll be covering everything such as how to get into the complex from the entrances to Al Mazrah, each location, how to open the entire complex, buy station, secret expos, and the weapon case Easter eggs. Sit back, get comfortable, and let's do this. Now, the first and most fundamental thing about the complex to understand, if you don't already know, is how to get into it. This is a new map, and you can't get into it from the main menu like a new map. You actually have to go into Al Mazrah to secret entrances. Now, 3 of them are going to be marked on the map with a question mark, but a 4th isn't going to be marked. Because it's not marked, it will be a lot quieter than the 3 other locations. So the first entrance you can use is going to be under Al Mazrah City in the car park. The doors and going underground to this.
Enemy activity. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Access tunnels, but there's going to be quite a few they might take out. It's going to be a on the right. The thing that will lead to the start location is between Al Mazrah City and Taran Village under this bridge, and the secret and quiet location is in the Oasis in the as the entrance to take. If you follow the path quite a bit from the Oasis, it will lead you straight to the area where you confidence that works, and you go into these doors into once it ends, you the squad is in that airlock, will be transported to the new map. The loading screen will be placed in the complex, and you will have 30 minutes in there before the gas starts to come in which you then have 7 minutes to explore. To get out of the area you spawned in and to get to the next section of the map, it will be purely a PvE experience. There will be no other players. You won't come across them until you've completed the puzzle in that area, which will
advised, threats are moving into the area.
It's night vision goggles, as there will be 3 of them within that area, and all 3 players.
I think we gotta go back.
Next part. Now, because there are different entrances into the complex, there are going to be 4 different puzzles you've got to solve with 4 different spawns. So I'll quickly break down all 4 for you now. You'll need to know them so that you can progress to the next part of the map. So feel free to use the timestamps to skip to the area that you were in game. Firstly, if you took the Rohan oil entrance, spawn into an area called External Ops. Take out a bunch of AI and make your way across the signposted areas to get to this room. That will lead you to this door with another bunker door. And on the right on the wall, it will say that something is missing here, and you're going to need to find a car battery and jumper cables in this area. We'll always spawn somewhere, so be sure to loot absolutely every part of this area to find both items, place them on the wall, then you'll be able to press this button that will allow you to enter the chemical plant. If you enter through the Al Mazrah City car park, you will also have the same puzzle where you'll need to find a jumper cable and a car battery, and you'll be in an area called Information Extraction. There'll also be quite a few AI as you make your way around, but again, you want to be looking for a jumper cable and a battery. You need to use them in this room here, where on the wall you place them again, just like you did for the last one. Go in and press the button just to the left to open the button. If you enter through the Oasis entrance that I recommend, you'll be in the Defense Research Division, and you'll have a bunker door gas puzzle. In total, there will be 3 different number doors that you need to open. You will be presented that are open as well as gas. The button that you need to press that will close the bunker doors and allow you to progress to the next floor. The first room, you just need to press one of the buttons that will be on the desk that will be active, and when you hear a loud sound effect, that's when you know that you've done this correctly and you can go over into the next room. Room 2, you need to press the button again, but there's a chance that there will still be one bunker door open that you need to manually close by going up to the valve next to it and turning it in order to close the door. Once all the doors are shut, you'll hear that same noise that will let you go into room 3. For room 3, you're going to press the button, but there's also going to be a sentry gun as well as AI that will run at you with explosives. And once you press the button and all the bunker doors are shut, there'll still be 1 or 2 that you'll need to close manually. So be sure to do that. Be sure to pick up drop gas masks that the AI drop, radiation blockers, so you have more than enough time to go and close these bunker doors manually. But once you've done all 3 and the doors are open for you to go, go from way, and it will lead you straight to the bunker door where you can just press the button to go into the power plant. If you took the entrance under the bridge at Tarek Village, you will have a swimming puzzle in which all you need to do is keep swimming along through these rooms, and you'll find these red arrows on the wall that will lead you in the direction of where you need to go. As these rooms allow you to swim to the ceiling to get some extra air, but when you're going through to the next part of the rooms, you won't be able to do that. Eventually, it will lead you to this area where you just run through a hallway and be able to open the button to get into the chemical plant. Now we've got you up to speed on all locations. Let's talk about the chemical plant, because this is a huge close quarters area which is in complete darkness, so you will need to put on night vision goggles. Unlike a field upgrade, these night vision goggles will be an item in your inventory that you have to open your backpack and then hover over and click toggle. You'll have to do that and put the night vision goggles on and then take them off again. If you don't have night vision goggles at this point, then anyway that you kill in the chemical plant have the chance to drop night vision goggles. Without night vision goggles on this room is incredibly dark, so I would advise that if you don't have them, then your friends help you find some very quickly. There is one set objective within the chemical plant besides killing real players if they're there, of course, and that is in the middle of the map. There is going to be a hut which lights on inside, and it is some crates along the side of it. Find a key sat on its own called the factory admin key. You absolutely need this because this is how you open up to the third part of the map. It's something that a lot of teams will be fighting over to try and get. Then run to the west side of the map, so you can solve the come across this building here that will say A1 or A2. Use this factory admin key to open up to the next section of the map. Aside from that, the chemical plant is export points, so if you want to leave the map at this point, then there are export points there. Because this is the central location where enemy teams will be able to get into their
activity in the area. Stay sharp.
This side of the plant to open up the
I should have brought that
they
key
haven't
with me.
managed to complete their puzzle yet, which is a very interesting thing. Now, aside from the factory admin, there is also another secret area in the chemical labs, which if you make your way to the east side, you'll be looking for a floor here that has vents either side, and in the middle there will be a switch, very similar to the puzzle that you did for the car battery and the jumper cable, with a light bulb illuminating it, saying that something is missing here. You will need to get a battery and jumper cable again, and place it in here to allow you to open up
two separate bunker doors to the left and the right of where we played these. Cluster. This is going to be a ton of small rooms inside. You'll be presented down the hallway, so you need to make sure to take that out. As you make your way past that, you will enter this absolutely have a ton of hotel AI to take out. There will be a bunch of servers where you'll be able to find some very unique map items such as server tape. This place is littered with traps, so be sure to pay attention to the lasers and the sounds of traps that are laid around these servers. There is tons of loot to find in here, as well as a few secret puzzles. There are two secret puzzle Easter eggs in this room. I'm going to show you how to do both. Stay unlock secret rooms, amazing loot inside. Once you know how to do these, you can do this in just a few minutes. First Easter egg is to unlock a new secret room in the Alpha cluster called the Server Admin. Inside you'll find a ton of cash, some loot rooms, and one of the have a full video on that blueprint. If you want to know that, it'll be linked below. This video.
I've started to learn that when you show up, I'm about to die. So I ran away this time and it didn't happen.
In the Belfast City, you'll be in the information extraction, where if you search around this area, this is going to be the quickest card you to find 8 laptops, and you need to find 3 of them. So you have 3 of them in the Alpha cluster. On these elevated platforms, you're going to find these primitive servers, and one side of them is going to have this loose wire, and there'll be a prompt for you to connect an AQ. It's a server hack on the grid. Now I'm going to run across and then go to another server where you're going to find another loose wire. And there are 4 of these in but only 3 of them will activate, which will have a loose wire. So just keep running around the sides of all these different servers until you find them. When you get to the AQ laptop, just keep holding down. This will attract AI shooting at you whilst you're doing this, so just be wary of that. Make sure you have your teammates looking out for you. But once you've connected the AQ laptop to the third and final server, you get a prompt saying the server is hacked. If you come over to this corner of the Alpha cluster and mantle up, you'll now see this door will now say activate door, and then by opening it, you'll be in the secret room. You can have all the loot and get that blueprint part. The second Easter egg, you're going to need to find the arm section, which you can find in the
Ultra One, there's increased enemy activity in the area. Expect contact.
¡Hijo de puta se esconde! ¡Nos están matando! ¡Está cubierto!
Oh, hey Sean. Sean. Hey Sean.
Hola.
Katie texted me.
This morning?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Basically she was appreciative of that I'm helping you and apologetic because she's having a hard time handling the situation right now. And she just doesn't want you around her. She didn't say she didn't want you to talk about her because she said, or talk to her because she says she cares, but I think that means that going to Wisconsin's not an option.
When did she say that?
This morning.
This morning, do you know?
No, I don't remember. I woke up to the text this morning. So before 9 a.m.
That doesn't mean it's not an option. But I hear what you're saying. Or what she's saying.
Down. You are taking effective fire.
Is that me?
Go! Got myself up! I got you.
You mind sending me the text?
Chingado! Fight through that pain!
Can you just give me a minute here?
Yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that I'm not really being understood in like my like I'm already between this. I don't want to be like passing stuff back and forth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I can read it to you if you want. But I'm not trying to just like instigate an issue that involves me when there doesn't need to be an issue. It was a very nice text. She explained that she cares about you. But she also explained that she's basically having a hard time dealing with it and apologized that she's not doing a better job. So it is. And said that she doesn't want you around her right now.
She said right now. Bro, I'm just asking.
But I'll read it. I know it's important to you.
Okay.
Just try to be considerate of how I feel about this too.
Okay. Like,
I don't want him around me. She didn't say right now.
what?
I mean, your whole plan of going to Wisconsin centered around being near her. I'd say that's a pretty clear indication that it's not an option anymore.
It is what it is, Johnny.
I mean, it is if you want to clearly go against her saying that she doesn't want you around. But it's not if you want to do the right thing.
Moving!
And please don't get mad at me for saying this, because I'm just dealing with the information I have.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking
I'm not
effective
mad,
fire.
she's just fucking like, she's up and down and fucking not consistent except the mood. The only thing you can count on is that there's gonna be a change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can predict to the point what that change will be. Like, she's like this. I don't know.
I mean, the only clear things that I got out of that text are that she cares about you, but she doesn't want you around her right now, and that she's sorry that she's not doing a better job, and that she's appreciative that I'm actually helping. Now, my question is, are you now going to text her things that...
No, I'm just looking at her text.
Okay.
It's like 10:38. Time is 11.
¡Nos están disparando!
And those are love texts.
I mean, have you talked to her about going to Wisconsin? What did she say?
Ultra One, winds are
Don't know,
picking
it's
up
like
in
she
the
did
AO.
last time.
Okay, well then there's nothing
There's
conflicting there. She didn't say anything to me that she's not saying to you,
Yeah,
basically.
but dude, she said that shit to me last time.
Well,
Like, she thanked me for not
Ultra
listening
One,
to
be
me last time.
advised, threats are moving into the area.
I mean,
I don't like.
when a girl says no about that, I
Yeah, but
personally...
I'm not going to her place anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if I go.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just the voice here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't blame you. Well, I mean, she didn't do anything that her text to me was not unwarranted. It's not wrong of her to text me because you're staying with me, and you asked me to text her and talk to her anyway. She's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's how. How is she giving you anything different than what she's telling you?
That's not what she said to me today.
What did she say to you?
That she loved me.
I'm telling you, that's what she said. So you're not listening to me, and now you're starting to piss me off.
Like, it's not that I'm not listening.
You're just choosing not to understand.
I'm I'm not choosing not to understand.
Then what are you
She's
doing?
been like this. She's been like this before. She's wrong.
About what?
About her. Her fucking mind is wrong.
She said she loves you, so you're saying she's wrong for that.
Dude, she says she loves me because I like fucking beg her to say that shit.
Okay, well then what are you complaining about?
Like the fact that her mind is where it is in the first place.
Well then you should know that and you should work with that. See, now I'm involved, so anything that you're doing here that's not like okay with me is starting to upset me.
Okay.
Because I've done my part, I made it very clear, and I'm not okay with you involving me in this bullshit. In the bullshit aspect of this situation.
Okay.
That's just how it is. And if we can get past that, then it's cool.
Ultra One, we have visual on your location. Good extract and good work.
She didn't text me. She texted me this morning. You got some options,
But I had options.
but you're still doing it. You're still saying it's annoying, blah blah blah. You're still involving me in the part.
I don't know like how else to handle it. Though.
Well, I'm telling you how to handle it.
How is it not to? Okay, well I don't know how to. Yeah, tell me how to.
Understanding that you communicated with them from the it's immediate and it doesn't conflict with anything she's told us. So all you have to do is accept that I told you that information, accept my opinion on the matter,
The only
and then
thing
move
you're
on.
wrong about, the only thing you're wrong about is it does conflict with what she's told me, because what she's told me in the past, and which has been very consistent, is thank you for not listening to me, thank you for doing what you thought was
Well,
best.
then it doesn't conflict with that's personal to you. What the important part is, so I'm not wrong, and you can tell me I'm wrong. What's important to you is that she said she cares about you and she loves you. She's also told you that she doesn't want you around, and then she's also thanked you for being there. That's not thanking you. That has nothing to do with me. She doesn't say thank you for being. Last time he came, I thanked him for being. She's not going to explain that. So what I'm telling you does not conflict with anything she's told you. That information's personal to you. That conflicting aspect, that's personal to you. What she's telling me is no different from what she's texting you right now. And I don't mean in the sense of like she's saying she loves me. No, she's saying she loves you. So there's no information there that's conflicting. And you said you trust me.
I do trust.
Okay, then trust me on this.
I'm just upset, dude.
That's fine, but don't make me upset as a result of it when I don't need to be. It's not my relationship. When you say I'm wrong about something that I'm not wrong, you're pulling me into that shit that I don't need to be pulled into. Do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying, but when you're telling me that there's no conflicting information,
There isn't.
there is when she's the source of the conflicting information. She's telling you one thing and she is telling me another, bro.
But she's telling you the same thing. The conflicting information that you're talking about is from before.
A month ago.
Is from before when you went there last time. Okay? So she's not telling me something that she's not telling you. Do you understand? That's all it is.
The only thing she's just not saying is what had happened before, what will happen.
Yeah, but
again.
she's not telling that to you either. So it's not conflicting information. Get it through your head. She's not telling me something right now that she's not telling you.
Bro, she was telling me yesterday a bunch of stuff that she's now telling me different things today.
And I get that. You see,
Okay.
I accept that and I understand that. And
So just because today she decided to text you one thing, like that's what set me off.
yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is right now, the change is equal. Do you understand what I'm saying? She might be sending conflicting information to you in separate instances, but what she's telling me lines up with what she's telling you at the time. She's not saying, like, she's not texting you, oh, I want you to be here, and then texting me, I don't want him to be here. She's telling you she doesn't want you to be there. She's telling me she doesn't want you to be there. So that lines up, whether or not she said
It's just
something
really
else
strange,
before.
but she didn't say anything about that to me today, but she said it to you. Like, that's
Why is
mad
that strange?
That's just mad strange.
How is that strange?
Because why would she tell you that and not me today?
But hasn't she already told you that?
Yeah, and
And she
told me a
hasn't
bunch of
told me
stuff.
that.
But she's told me, okay. But
So now she did.
But she's told me a bunch of stuff. Like I said, that whole conflicting, like her conflicting with her.
But that's her conflicting. It's
With
not
her.
her. Yeah, with her conflicting with her. I'm saying leave me out of the strangeness. It's not strange to me. It makes sense to me. So don't tell me that it's strange and expect me to accept that. I understand that it's strange that she does this and that, but that's also you acknowledge that that's her.
And she acknowledges it.
Yeah,
Twice today.
exactly.
Yesterday.
I'm just saying don't implicate me in acting like anything I'm involved in.
I don't think I've implicated you. What I did say you were wrong about, and I'm sorry if I used the wrong words, like, is that, you know, there is not, it's not totally the same just because she decided to send you this one text and respond to you this one time. Like,
Totally the same what?
her words are not the same as her words.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the information that comes across isn't, it's not like she's hiding something from you. She didn't tell me anything that she hadn't told you already. I get what you're saying, and you're not backing down off of this when I'm telling you my boundary.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to involve you. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I asked you to help me out, like, and calm her the fuck down, because
And I've been doing, since yesterday, I've been, she's texted me like maybe 2-3 times. That was the only like long text that she sent me. The other ones were when she couldn't get reached. She's like, oh, well, I'm in a park with no reception. I'm like, I don't care why. I didn't say that. So what I said instead was, no worries, he said he got through, right? That's what happened. And then today, she texted me all that, and I said, don't be too hard on yourself. This is a difficult time right now. Thanks for communicating. So I'm doing what you're asking me
I
to.
appreciate it. I'm sorry that, like, you're dealing with me. Like,
I don't mind dealing with you. I don't like it when external problems that I don't need to be I don't need to be told I'm wrong about this, because I'm not. From my perspective, I'm not wrong. You're trying to explain something to me by telling me that I'm wrong. You're involving me in the argument that you're having with her. You're not looking at it as me and you, because I understand what you're saying,
okay. Then she's
and I'm not against you.
wrong.
And that's between you and her.
Okay. And if she's wrong for telling you that. Okay, I know what.
And that's between her, you and her.
I get
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. So, end of story. For now.
And if you see where I'm coming from,
I do see where you're coming
then
from.
I'm not blaming you. And I wasn't even.
I understand that you're not blaming me, but it needs, in order for it to feel like that, it needs